Lastly, sir, this is an executive order on flag burning. It charges your Attorney General.
Would you listen to this? This is right. Flag burning. All over the country, they're burning flags.
So team, it's Kaz here from In the Trenches with Kaz. Subscribe now for more. I can't believe it's come to this. Here we are 2 days out from a March for Australia where people are saying that if you march for Hamas, for Palestine, for Gaza, that's okay. But if you march for Australia's sovereignty, secure borders and common sense, that you're a racist. Go make sense of it. We have seen people that are not Australian, and some are, burning flags in Australia on behalf of another nation that they expect to give them harbour from the world that they're running from. Well, I'll tell you what, Australians don't run. We don't become refugees to other countries. We stay and we fight. Like the 103,000 that have died in the past, our Anzacs, with our coalition brothers, so that you could have somewhere girt by sea that you could call home, that is wrapped in the beauty of the Australian flag that was designed by the Australian people, the citizenry themselves. Now, it's not enough to be proud of your flag. It's not allowed to fly on a flagpole by itself in Australia. They'd rather a divided nation. Our politicians are allowing it to happen. And it's been exploited by those that wish us harm. Right? But now there's even people that burn our flag that was designed again by the citizenry of Australia. Let's get rid of the innocence of our children. Let's make us ashamed. Let's cause divide. And why? And why is this allowed to happen? By our courts and by our government that goes home to a Sunday meal. Do they feel proud of themselves, knowing that what they're allowing to go through our court system that destroys the very essence of what the culture is of Australia, a fair go for all? It's a disgrace. It really is a disgrace. So what do I think should happen? I'm a big believer in any flag that gets burnt from any nation, especially by someone else, is a sign of intent, of danger, of threat, of war. You don't do it. That's why ambassadors aren't meant to be targeted, because they are the essence of the country that is trying to use words rather than fighting, diplomacy rather than kinetic energy. But here we have people in Australia. So what I reckon is, the USA has now said, executive order, if you burn the flag, okay, no ifs or buts or maybes, you are going to prison for 1 year. And I believe that is tip top. What do you think? Let us know in comments below. What makes you tick? What makes you angry? Dickheads make me angry. Sometimes I'm one too. I can hold a mirror up. I know when I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong this time. Not this time. What I believe should happen is, if you were a student, if you are a temporary resident in Australia, or if you are here on holidays and you burn a flag, if you do something that is wrong for our country, then you should be evicted the same week, sent home at your own expense, gone. And if you don't have it, we can do a GoFundMe to get rid of you. Otherwise, put yourself in a catapult and fling yourself off to Fuckwit Island, and if you miss, so be it. The sharks will take care of the mess. I do believe that if you're Australian and you burn the Australian flag, this is not freedom of speech. We don't have freedom of speech in Australia. That I believe you should go to jail for 1 year, and it should be on your record permanently as a non-patriot, as a disgrace to the nation and to your family name. It is absolutely unforgivable. We should hold people responsible for the actions in this lifetime, not the sins of their father. Let them have the forgiveness of that, of the past, of history. What say you? 2 days out from the Australian march, where Australians will be considered racist for marching for their nation, being concerned for the watering down, and potentially the influx of people that wish us harm to our culture, to our nation. You can already see that by the actions, by what they're chanting, while they carry another flag which seems to be A-OK for our government, that facilitates all of this incendiary action that's happening in our country. When was the last time we built something that the kids were able to be proud of while they watched it get built at school? When was the last time we were told to love our nation instead of be ashamed of it? Where someone was trying to cause division within our country. How about we just be Aussies? How about we turn the other cheek? How about we let our culture be, you know what? You can come here as long as you're willing to become one of us. No more call to prayers. No more of that noise pollution. Okay, what we need to have is people that want to come here, want to contribute here, want to live here, but want safety, and they want civilisation. That means no violence in the streets. That means kids walking home safely at night. That means people being able to come from any background, And the streets should be the smell of foods from so many different nations with legal immigration. But it shouldn't be coming from war zones that are telling us that we're wrong, and that we're bigots and we're racists just for loving our nation and being concerned that people that might be coming from somewhere which is completely rejected by their own people want to cross a nation to come over here and potentially do us harm. You burn the Australian flag, you gotta go. Yep, what say you? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel and let's keep it civil. See you later. It's Kaz. I'm in the trenches with Kaz, about to go to hospital for a deep vein thrombosis. Maybe that's where the passion's coming from, or maybe the fact that 103,000 people died from this country. I served, my father served, and my forefathers served and died overseas. For the scream of the night, for those who couldn't defend themselves, for a flag, on a flagpole without burning it. See ya, like to our patriots and to those that are coming here for a safe life. Let's go.